Yeah, talk that talk, but I know you don't want it, nigga. Talk that talk. Who you kidding? You don't want it, nigga. Talk that talk. Too bad we know you're front.
Welcome back to another episode of Let's Talk About It. I'm Gregory.
I'm GT.
We have two special guests. Go ahead and introduce yourselves, please.
I'm Kenya.
I'm Mirage.
And today we are going to be talking about red flags. So, my first question is, what are some red flags that you look for while dating?
Constantly changing up stories.
As far as?
Like not consistent?
Not being consistent, such as somebody lying about having another spouse.
It sounds like you experienced this. You wanna tell us a little story?
Yeah, I mean, I had a couple of experience, people lying about being single.
Oh.
You know.
Like cops and stuff, or?
Maybe. I used to conversate with a certain police officer.
Uh-huh.
And we don't talk anymore.
Can you?
Definitely if they can't talk at night, or something, it's a red flag. You're lying. Who you stay with?
Okay. Call me between such and such.
What if they work at night?
Red flag.
No.
So, hold on. Wait,
Work
hold on.
well,
So working the night shift is a red flag?
Don't
No.
nobody really want to work no night shift. Like,
That's all they
You can
got.
still text, at least, if you...
right.
What if you can't? What if you don't have your phone on you on the job?
Black people, I got to keep my phone. I got kids. That's the number one thing black people say. So they going to have their phone.
people
I don't
are
care
like
what the
this
policy is.
all the time. And if you can't send the text back, then something going on.
If you go missing at night, red flag.
Okay.
Exactly. I text you in the morning after such and such time.
What's some red flags to you?
That's a good question. Well, of course I came up with the question. But what's a red flag for me? When they start talking about sex right off the back, that's a big red flag. Because it's like, who said it was even going to get to that point?
Right. Like, you got to build up to that.
Right. So that...
It must have
that's
been
a
an
red
ugly
flag.
person that started that with you.
No.
No, it could be anybody. It's just like, why are you starting off with... You could
gonna
be
kill my
look like
vibe.
Michael B. Jordan. And starting off with sex is still like...
A turn off.
Yeah, it's a turn off.
A red flag for me. Somebody that's still cool with their ex.
Girl.
That's a red flag. Cause I know how that is, like on the receiving end, to be the ex that the person is still cool with.
I'm cool with both my exes.
You gotta have
We're all
trust.
just friends. Ain't nothing going on.
You gotta have what?
Trust.
Ain't you cool with your ex?
Right.
Okay.
I'm not in no relationship though. I'm talking about like if you.
Okay, but
if
when you
was-
get in one.
Right.
I'll cut that off.
That's... I don't believe
I
that.
don't believe it either.
I don't believe that.
But y'all
Definitely
are
don't.
friends now, right?
We cool.
Okay. I'm cool with my exes.
If you still cool with your ex, that's a red flag to me.
You still cool with your
You still...
ex.
Both, you
So
still
you
cool
a
with
red
yours.
flag.
I can see, but
I'm talking about if you wanna. Okay, all right.
right. I can see how some people would say that's a red flag because sometimes there's feelings still there.
All right, but like, what if the ex? Never mind, cause I don't want to. Never mind, it's cool.
But what if the new
Talk about
person that you're with, just for you, well, for both of y'all really, if you get with a new person and it makes them uncomfortable that you're still friends with your ex, what do you do in that situation?
I'm cutting the ex off.
Well, I usually tell people up front before, it gets to that point of us being serious that I'm still cool with, certain people. And if they don't accept it, because I've been friends with one of my exes the last 10 years. I don't think I'll ever stop being.
See, that's kind of different though. But like, what if the ex still got feelings for that person?
Neither of us have feelings, so we cool.
All right, but I'm saying if your ex still had feelings for you, that's a red flag on whoever trying to talk to him.
If my ex still had feelings for me and I was talking to somebody else, then I would have to cut off the ex.
You get what I'm saying?
Not really.
All right, if Jonathan is your ex and Jonathan still have feelings for you, right?
Mhm.
It's a red flag to whoever's talking to him because he still got feelings for you. That's what I mean.
He got to deal.
Well, that's his issue.
Well,
Yeah,
bro, that's what I mean by if you still cool with your ex. That's what I mean by red flag.
Okay.
If
I
you
have
still
nothing
cool with your
to do
ex.
with Jonathan and his.
I'm talking about Jonathan and Joseph. We're not talking about me.
Jonathan Mirage.
You sound like that in Mirage. I'm not talking about you.
Next question. Are there red flags you feel like you could look past? And if so, what are they?
I don't know. A red flag usually means run, so I don't know if I could look past it.
It don't necessarily mean run.
Mm-hmm.
Red flags can be fixed.
Like, say if you on the third date with somebody and their phone ring, I'd be like, oh, it's my son. This is your first time hearing about this son.
That's a red flag right there. They don't tell you what about the child.
Run.
It's a red flag if they always have their phone like this, face down.
I don't agree with that. I don't agree.
I used to do that, and I was hiding shit. So
Right.
Oh, that's because y'all hiding shit. Don't mean everybody else hiding shit.
No,
nah,
normally
that's a red flag.
That's a red flag.
How is that a red flag?
It is.
Hey, what you trying to hide for?
All right, so even if it's flipped
red-
even if it's flipped the other way, like you can't see the text.
A red flag is too, if you're around somebody so much that their phone never ring, they don't never go off, that's a red flag.
What if they just lame?
No.
How's that
So that's not but is that something you can look past? Is that a red flag you can look past with the phone facing down?
I can,
I would end up asking questions later.
I'm going to end up
why is your phone always
getting the information away. Yeah, but
that sounds like insecurity to me.
No.
So even on the first date, if y'all on the first date,
I'm gonna pay attention.
and his phone
but
is
I'm not
flipped
gonna say
down.
nothing on the first date.
So what date would it take for you to be like, okay, I noticed that you always have your phone down?
When I get comfortable.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
How many days till you get comfortable?
When I get comfortable, he got a lot of questions.
3, 4, 5. Maybe.
Yeah. I'm like,
I don't think that's a red flag.
Another red flag to me is seeing, like, if you're out with your person and a unsaved number keeps calling and texting. Who is that?
What if it's somebody with the wrong number and they think they got the
Same
right
number calling?
I don't answer unknown numbers.
But if it's calling back to back, you know who that is.
Right. I'm like,
Not necessarily.
Answer
Well,
that
answer
phone.
it and let's see who it is.
But are these
Y'all red flags.
red flags I can look past though? Or are these just red flags in general?
Red flags I went through.
No, but what's the red flags you can look past?
Oh.
Like that wouldn't be a big deal.
I could look. I said I don't know.
Oh, we gotta name some.
Past any red flag.
Probably for like later on down the line when I hear more red flags. I don't know what I can look past right now.
I think the phone thing is something. Well, that's not a red flag for me, so I guess not. I think probably jealousy because it depends on how jealous they are, and I say that because like sometimes it's cute when a partner is like wants you all to themselves. It's cute, right? That's what I'm saying.
Red flag that you think is cute.
Right. But that's why I said that I can possibly look past that. But then if it gets worse, it's like, okay.
Yeah, it started off cute.
Y'all remember Lamar?
Who?
The Boost Mobile guy.
Red flags. I skipped over all those red flags. But I was 21 and young and stupid.
Yeah.
All you saw was, ooh, he give me stuff.
Give me money.
That's a red flag too.
Let me use his car.
I can't do that if I'm not even. I don't care how much money they got. If I'm not attracted to them, it's just not.
Yeah.
Like Lamar was
can't
ugly
fake
as
it.
hell.
I was, but I was just using him at
Red flag, you use people. That's a red flag. If you a user, that's a red flag.
No, that's the old me. I'm not like that anymore.
We grown.
But that like took a turn for the worse, of course. Yeah, I know. It was horrible.
Yeah. What other red flags y'all experienced in relationships? And you still stayed?
Random people come into your door in the middle of the night.
What?
Yeah, should have been a red. That was a red flag.
You didn't do nothing about that.
I did, but I don't know if I should get all into
Go
it.
get into it. Let's talk about it. We got time.
Yeah, it's a random person come to the door looking for my significant other. Yeah. This was like in 2012 or 13.
Ooh, I think I know the person then.
Yeah, you do. So anywho, the person, I end up sleeping with the person. And then I told
Wait, hold on. Wait.
You can't just go
Back
past
that up.
that
Yeah.
like that.
Hold on. Wait, we're not going to just... What?
I mean...
You slept with the person that came to your house looking for the...
Other person?
Yeah, and...
kind of shit, red flag.
I told my significant other to piss him off. It worked, but I don't feel like you shouldn't be mad. But
I think being petty is a red flag.
I was petty, young, and stupid. It happened twice, too.
You slept with them twice?
No, it was two different guys that came. only slept with the first.
So how did that work out? They knock on the door, like, I'm here for so-and-so. Like, he's not here.
I'm here for the tall, skinny nigga that live here. I said, who's the tall, skinny nigga? And then I showed them the picture, and it was like, yeah, that's him. I was like, oh. Okay.
So you like, he's not here. Let's go to my room.
He's at work. I'm not gonna walk you through every detail that happened.
I was curious.
And then when it happened the second time, you didn't think that, maybe I should leave.
The second time it was another dude. The second time I packed all his shit and took it to his job. And left it at his job.
And then when he got off, where did he go?
Back home.
Well, he did come to the house, but I mean, he was out there for a minute. But this before I decided to let him in.
So that was just for the dramatics to take away stuff.
No, I really wanted him to leave. It's like at the time he just didn't want to or didn't have nowhere to go. But it took me to leave in order for us to like be done.
Oh, King, you ain't answered.
Looked over.
Yeah.
Jealousy and craziness. That's why I say it started off cute.
Right.
But the deeper it get, the worse it get.
Tell your story.
Yes.
What is it? The Bobby
Hold
Brown
on,
story?
you talking about
R. Kelly story?
You talking about I always hold back and stuff. Let's see. Tell your story.
Just crazy stuff like blocking you in. You can't go nowhere. Like want all your time. Like
that's a little upset.
Every second of it. Like even if they at work, you at home, or just want to be on the phone constantly.
Or if y'all work together, y'all still on the phone.
Yes. Or
on the phone at work.
Yeah, like
I remember those
getting
days.
into it at
like
work.
Off the phone.
Like I'm in my department there. I look up at some trouble. Like,
so how did you break away from that?
I left and went to another job. And then like as time went by, it's just like I can't.
Yeah.
It just got too much. Too much.
Do you think that, well, do y'all think that liking somebody so much can make you like turn a blind eye to certain behaviors?
I didn't turn away. It's like I like to help people, so I was like, dang, you know.
You feel like you could change them?
Yeah, like not even for me, because at that point I was over. It's like for whoever's next, because you got, you know.
Yeah.
Nobody else should have to go through this. So it's like, you know, getting used to somebody, and you know they try to sweet talk you. So, but you can say this and then you do the same thing again another month or so. Nah.
Right.
Change their ways for like a week or two.
Yeah, and then go back to that's in you. You ain't going nowhere, so I gotta go.
Yeah.
And Joe, what about you?
Hold on, he told us his story. You ain't tell us
what
red flags
that you. Story.
Oh.
What red flags you looked over?
He basically, the guy I was talking to would basically tell me that like he wasn't sure about what we had going because he was like he didn't want to hurt me. He wasn't sure about like his feelings for his ex. And I should have stopped it right then, but then he would text me the next day like he didn't say none of it. Like everything's normal. But I liked him a lot. So I was like, well, if he act like it didn't happen, I'm acting like it didn't happen either. So when we ended, it was because he still had feelings for his ex. So I should have stopped it the first time.
That's why you shouldn't be friends with your ex.
But I don't know if there was, but you can still have feelings for your ex and not be friends with them.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. How fresh was their breakup? I guess.
Right.
See, that I don't know.
See, that's another thing too.
That's true.
If it's been a year or two, then
that's still,
that's too long.
I don't know. That's a great question that I didn't even ask.
Yeah.
Hold on, what you mean a year or two too long?
Like if they've been broken up for like a year or 2 years and he still don't know if he want to be with somebody else.
But still, that still can be broken up. But you know how you go with your exes. It be like on and off, back and forth.
Nah, we don't know that.
Yeah, you know.
No, we don't know that.
But you know how some exes be on and off. So, you never know.
Yeah, we should ask that question.
I think my red flag.
What was your red flag?
When somebody trying to talk to you when they in a relationship with somebody else.
Yeah.
Like they,
Because how you get them is how you lose them.
Exactly.
That's what they say.
That's what they say.
It should have been a red flag for whoever went.
But you looked over it.
but it was looked over for whoever.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
How is that? Well, I guess I don't know, because that situation is different in a way
How?
because they were being treated poorly.
Yeah, see, that's true. That is true.
But they still stayed. Still
Yes
stayed
and no.
there.
Because eventually, you know.
It was.
But-
I mean, I witnessed a lot of red flags with that person. Went like with their situation.
Oh, yeah, shitload of red flags. The disrespect in public. The disrespect in private, too, but in public, it was like, the fuck?
I would
Yeah.
have been done a long time ago.
Yeah.
Do you think you exhibit some of the behaviors that you consider to be red flags? And if so, what are those behaviors?
Ooh, that's a good question. You, damn, I gotta think. Hold on. Can't go ahead and answer. I'm thinking.
Can you repeat the question?
Do you think you exhibit some of the behaviors you consider red flags? And if you do, I'm at this, do you hold yourself accountable for it?
Like, can they see red flags in me? Like, am I the problem?
like
I
And-
guess.
Pretty much.
Do y'all think being, like, friendly is a red flag?
no,
Being friendly can
it depends.
give cross mixed signals.
It can.
You can't be nice to everybody.
All right, so I guess that would be my red flag because I'm friendly. I'm nice to people.
I don't know if that's really counts as a red flag.
Well, then I don't have no red flags. I'm perfect.
That's a red flag.
That's a
Um,
Sagittarius red flag.
I could be flirtatious.
Hold on, because Greg is Sagittarius.
Well, not
So, nah, we both December. Virgos are red flags.
I can be flirtatious and I like attention sometimes.
To what point?
Um,
How far do you let it get? I guess.
I don't let it get touchy-feely. Like, I just like attention sometimes. Like,
So if your partner did that, would you be mad though? If
Hell
that was
yeah,
like how
you'd
you
be
are?
mad.
That'd be disrespectful,
would,
especially if
yeah.
I'm there. You know,
Of course, you don't do it in front of your partner.
I mean,
but I would feel some type of way if my partner was doing it too. So, yeah.
Yeah,
Do you still do it?
I know a friend who was dating a guy who was living with his baby mama.
that's a red.
red
Wait,
flag.
That's not always a red flag.
We
Actually.
live with
No.
I live with my baby mama or girlfriend or whatever, but we not together. That's a
Yeah,
red
That's
flag.
big cap.
Yes, it's rough.
Not
we not
necessarily.
Yes, it is.
I used to tell her all the time, that's my boo, but we're not going to get into that. That's her business.
First,
I mean, I wouldn't talk to somebody that still live with their
no, like that's disrespectful. Who do you think I am?
Oh, I still live with my ex. Oh, okay. Well, y'all have fun.
You right.
There.
Don't know.
I don't want no part.
But what if it's to help that ex out?
Well, you don't need to talk to nobody until you get that together. Cause no. Can I come over?
Right.
You can.
No. I'm not even about to put myself in that situation.
Especially if it's a one bedroom.
Right. Who
All right.
on the couch?
Well, these
Nigga.
this guy he stayed with his baby mama and they have 2 kids together.
Do he stay with his baby mama or his baby mama stay with him? Because there's a difference.
It does
That don't
not
make it no better.
matter. Y'all in the
It's
same household.
Their house. He
Right.
claimed, oh, I sleep in
Who name
this
on the
room.
lease?
I don't know all that.
As long as they're under the same roof,
Exactly.
it's no.
That don't make no.
It don't matter
You
who.
might as well either get your situation together or just be with that person. That's crazy.
But back to my question.
That's
That-
crazy.
Jolie answered. So Kenya, it's your turn.
What was it?
What was the question?
Wait, let me go back to it. Do you exhibit some of the behaviors you consider to be red flags? And if so, what are they?
Maybe in the beginning. Like if I ain't taking you serious yet, then catch me in traffic.
Red flag right there.
No, because I can't take you serious. You got to give me a reason to. You know what I'm saying? Like
So what do they need to do, or what does a guy need to do in order for you to take them seriously?
it depends. It depends.
Just one thing on the list, on your list, that
Can
will make you take a
be
guy
a little
seriously.
private. Like, go ahead,
Nah.
open up. Tell your story.
Be consistent.
They got to be consistent for sure. Like you got to be consistent. You got to keep my attention. Like,
Okay.
I ain't gonna pause for you and you ain't giving me no reason to. Like I'm gonna live my life.
Yeah.
I
That's a
can't
red
stand
flag.
a
Somebody that
slow
say that I'm gonna live my
texter.
life.
That is not a red flag. If I'm not exclusive with nobody, I'm free to do as I please.
Mhm.
Now, if we get to that point, then I'm gonna tone it down. But You gotta give me a reason. Like I ain't gonna just be like, oh, all into this person. No, I don't know what you're doing still at this moment.
Right.
You know. So, in the beginning, I don't know what I'd be doing. But
So you don't put that much effort in the beginning, basically.
no,
That's a red flag.
that's not a red flag.
A little bit.
I'm gonna give you what you give me.
That's a red
But
flag.
you said in the beginning.
That's a red flag too. I'm gonna give you what. That's a red flag.
Because I'm not gonna.
But what if they have the same thoughts
Right.
as you? It's like, okay,
gonna
this is the
give you
beginning. I'm not gonna put as much
But
effort.
It's a man's job to lead.
Oh,
So therefore, if you leading me right, then I'm
You gonna follow?
good. Right.
Okay. Your turn.
I answered mine. I said being friendly, being overly friendly.
So flirty.
I'm
That's
not
what that sounds
flirty.
like.
Yeah,
I don't flirt. I don't think I flirt.
Oh, you don't flirt?
okay.
A mosquito.
Right. That little joke. Need a new one, by the way.
I haven't done a mosquito thing in a long time. So
Did you flirt while you was in a relationship? Is that what you mean by being friendly? 'Cause
I don't think I was flirting, but with certain people,
You don't think you was flirting?
no, I don't think so.
it's like you don't think you pregnant.
Right.
That's not the same. The fuck? That is not. Where the hell that come from?
Like I don't think I'm pregnant. I'm still gonna drink. But,
That's not the same.
but I'm pregnant. Like
Okay, if you take a photo with somebody and you got your hand above their waist, that may look. That's not flirting.
why would you even have your arm around somebody if you're in a relationship?
For a picture,
No, you don't have. That ain't the only way you can take.
that's a red
picture.
flag.
No.
How you?
Your arm around their waist, like at the nip of their ass.
No, you on the upper part of their back.
Why
Whoever.
not just stand there together and just
Right.
like,
Why you gotta touch them? Just take
It's
a
their
picture.
birthday. They like, hey, let's take
So
a
you
photo.
would rather make them feel more comfortable than your partner?
Bro, y'all tripping. I'm gonna show y'all the picture
Because
after
if
this.
you
And y'all
know
tell,
your
I know I'm
partner
not
was
tripping.
I think I know
mad,
what picture
you
you're
should never-
talking about.
I think
Yeah,
I
like
do
how's
too.
that? How is that? What?
Would you get mad if it was the other way around?
No, not at all.
But what if you knew that your partner was attracted to this person?
Exactly.
Okay, see, this is different. This is totally different
It's
because
not.
if I would have known stuff would have ended up the way it ended up, I would never let that person know that I was attracted to that person because I never thought we was gonna be in a relationship.
You always
you
have these
can't look at
friends
the
that end
future.
up turning into
No.
this
No,
is a red
it's-
flag right here. When you already have your next relationship before you even end the
That's not true. That's not. No, no. All right, next question. That's not a red flag though. Somebody put their hand. You can't take a picture with somebody else.
But I think you be having your relationships already lined up before you end the next.
No, not me.
Depends on if you, what's your relationship like? Like, if it's somebody that you liked or talked to in the past, no, you shouldn't be really
Nobody I
looking up on
talked
them
to
in
in
the
the
picture.
past.
If I seen my boyfriend
That you had an attraction
posting
to.
somebody else with
Right.
his hands around their waist,
That's a
and I know
problem.
he likes them or
That's a
attracted to
problem.
them,
But what if you
I don't
ain't
have a
like
problem
them?
with
What if you ain't like them no more?
But you end up
Girl,
liking
please.
Girl, no.
at the time though,
Okay, but that's different. Okay, let's say you and your partner were friends, right? And you never in a million years thought that y'all was gonna be in a relationship. So that was your best friend though. But so you you tell your best friend who you think is look good and stuff,
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
and then y'all fuck around and get in a relationship like, oh damn, I told you all this shit. So now you feel some type of way when I go hang with this person that I told you about.
No,
Well,
you shouldn't
that's
have
your
taken no
fault.
picture.
That's not my fault.
That
It is your fault.
Should have remained.
Because if you
friends
know
at
that,
point.
that's like you not respecting
Your
how they
relationship.
feel. Yeah.
Mhm.
The picture I took was innocent as hell. I'm gonna post it on the side of this YouTube or video, whatever.
But
for
you're
y'all to see.
disrespecting your partner.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
If you know that
You like that person.
at one point you
disrespect your
did, even
At
before I
one
got in a
point,
relationship, still.
Not no more. Can you?
partner. I'm just saying, at that time, that was disrespectful.
That is not disrespectful.
You're a red flag.
So if she took a picture with somebody that she told you she was attracted to, you want to be mad.
No.
Lies.
Anybody that try to justify their wrong, red flag.
Okay.
Mhm.
I don't think it's a red flag. The picture was
Of
innocent.
course you don't.
It was her birthday. We took a photo.
The guilty always think the
Previous
innocent.
years, before that, we took plenty of photos. Same way. No issue then.
Next
Talk to her.
question, please.
Next question.
So what do you know to look for now in somebody that you're talking to? Like, what do you, since those red flags you came across previously, what do you now expect?
I mean, you can look for them, but I think in the beginning, people play this role like they just, you know what I'm saying, A1. And
Mhm.
then the truth come out when y'all get deeper. You be like, you motherfucker.
Yeah.
That is true.
I don't
People-
think you should go looking for red flags because
If you go looking for something, you're going to find it.
just go with
They'll
the flow.
come out.
It'll just come out.
But in the beginning, people be this perfect person until they feel like they got you.
Okay.
And they show their true colors.
Oh, you sound hurt.
You know what? I would let them make it. No,
them
but
make
people
it.
do that a lot though.
Yeah, I call it false advertisement.
Exactly what it is.
Do
Do y'all feel like y'all false advertise?
I'm not
I don't false
advertising.
advertise anything.
I feel like that's a red flag when you don't take accountability for nothing. That's a red flag.
Didn't she just say that?
There's
Right,
one.
I just said that.
But I'm just saying, y'all
Justify your wrongs.
deflecting everything that Gregory asks. Y'all don't do that. That's a red flag to me.
I told you I'm flirtatious. That's my red flag.
I'm flirtatious. Like I'm
I
talkative.
like attention.
and
Talkative is not flirtatious,
oh well.
but you are flirtatious.
No, I'm not.
Joe, you're very flirty too. I feel like both of y'all are flirty. Yeah, that's a red flag that they don't want to admit they're red flags. That's a red flag right now. That's red flag behavior.
I am not a red flag.
All right, what about if let's say if a dude is an extreme mama's boy and like what his mom say is whatever she say is like that's what he gonna do. Like forget what you think. Is that a red flag? Like an extreme mama's boy? Yep.
Yes.
You think so?
Yeah, if he can't
Yes,
think for himself
Right.
and he grown, what you need your mama for?
And I don't need to be asking you something. Oh, let me call my mama. You are how old? Okay. You know what? Don't even worry about it.
See, that's Virgo attitude. That's like a red flag right there.
I think anybody would have a problem with
Yes.
somebody like
Because
always
right.
calling their mama for something.
Because then what if we get deeper and I become your wife? I'm the head of the household. I'm the one who make the decisions, on certain stuff.
Hold on,
What
so
you calling your mother
Then
for?
you said the man take the lead. So are you the head of the household or is the man the head of the household?
I'm saying like
What?
if you need some advice or whatever you need, if we exclusive like that, you don't need to call your mother. I'm here.
What's
Like,
wrong? What's wrong with going to your mom for advice? 'Cause, in my past relationship, that was the issue.
When you need like
Yeah, because
motherly advice, then yeah. But if it's like something,
you shouldn't be putting her in your business always.
That's not really
True.
putting her in your
Yes,
business.
it is.
It
Because
is.
it's going to make them look at the partner a certain way, especially if they feel like, oh, well, you doing my child like this?
Like she ain't doing her job.
Like, she going to start treating them different.
Can you be best friends with the opposite sex or the sex that you're attracted to? Best friends with them? Is that a red flag?
No?
No.
no.
I think for straight men, it may be. But
Okay.
for the girls and the gays, I don't think it's a red
'Cause
flag.
I think straight men always try to fuck their female friends.
No disrespect to any of the straight
I don't
men.
think so. None of my friends tried to fuck me. So
Well, girl, they know you
It's
don't like
different,
them.
right?
Okay.
But
Yeah,
that is a red
true.
flag because I always wanted a guy best friend. Can't even have one.
How many guy friends you had that tried to sleep with you?
I can't have a guy best friend because
'Cause all of
They
them.
also
Right.
try to sleep with
That's
you. Yeah.
I try to say something off the line. Like, bro, I'm calling you bro. Like, what you doing?
Oh, who was that? Oh, at Kingwood. Not gonna say his name. But
It's
that one. There was so many, and you always kept them in the friend zone, in the bro zone, and they just kept
They still
egging
try.
on, egging. I'm like,
Yeah.
you look desperate now. Just stop.
Yeah.
let's
Red flag. Oh, I fell asleep.
Oh my god, I fell asleep. My phone died.
Baby.
That's not a red flag
I left
because
my phone.
I genuinely fall asleep. Like, I could text you and be asleep the next minute. And you'll hear from me tomorrow like, my bad, I fell asleep. And that's true. I do fall asleep.
I think
I
a
mean, for
red
some
flag.
people that could be true, but there's a lot of hoes out there that's gonna use
Right.
that.
I think
Have
a
you
red
used
flag.
that before?
God damn, Greg. Shit.
That's a question.
I'm trying to say what I think.
Maybe.
I don't know. I have to think about it. Did I?
Maybe.
Maybe.
I think a red flag is like if you go on a date. Like if you go on a date with somebody and they expect you to pick up the tab all the time. That's a red flag to me.
I be trying to split it. I'm like, oh,
Yeah.
split it. But
Yeah, but
they volunteer to pay.
that's what I'm
then
saying.
I
If
ain't
like,
fighting for
all
it.
right, let's say if you go to the movies or some shit, and you gotta use the restroom, and you pay for the ticket and you go to the restroom, and they wait on you. They wait on you
To get anything else and stuff.
yeah, like concession. It's
Yeah.
still like damn, like,
Like you can't do that for yourself.
that's a red
Yeah,
flag.
that's a red flag.
Would that be like a user?
Yeah, I believe so.
Yeah.
Cause you don't never want to pay for nothing. Like just one time, maybe just show your.
When I was in a
appreciation.
relationship, like stuff like that, one of us about the tickets, one of us to buy the snack.
Yeah, that's how
Yeah.
that's how it was.
That's how it should
That's
be.
Me
how we
too.
did it.
Yeah.
Do you feel like your significant other or whoever you talking to may be telling their friends their business? Is that something you...
Oh yeah, is that a red flag? Pillow talker. That's what that is.
It can go either way.
Don't
That's
you do
like
with your partner though. Pillow talk.
that's like even telling your family anything about your partner, because once y'all make up, then they still gonna feel a certain type of way. So
It
I
can
will say-
backfire if
Yeah.
you telling one person all your business and then they go and take your man
yeah, that can happen too.
But
or
see,
take your girl.
I'm the friend that like however you feel about your partner is how I feel. So if
At
we
the
mad
time-
at them,
Oh, that's fact.
So-
we mad.
That's
But
fact,
if y'all
so-
good, we good.
Okay.
Don't tell me no
Well,
shit.
certain stuff I can't like like with my cousins and something like, or if they tell me certain stuff like he hit me or
Right now, see that's different.
stuff like that, I'ma always have a grudge
course.
against him every time I
Yeah.
see him just because I know what you did.
Yeah,
Right.
so yeah,
I'm gonna be cool in a space, but nah. So I
Yeah.
feel like you should just keep your business to
Keep
yourself.
certain stuff.
Yeah. Like don't
Don't
'cause-
tell me everything.
people done some of my peers done came to the family, yada yada yada. He did this, he did that. Like then told us stuff like he did this, he did that, like dirty stuff. The next day he had the family function. I'm like, what the fuck?
Why is he here?
Our uncles done beat him up and everything. Like what the
Not because
Square up.
No, he done got everything. Like they already done handled him. The next day he had the family function with us. I'm like, this is so crazy shit. I'ma just show my face and leave because I don't want to see it. But yeah, I just feel like you should keep your business to yourself. Don't bring nobody in it until you know you're done. Like,
Okay.
But no, I was saying, what do y'all look for in a relationship?
Mm-mm.
Since we know what red flags y'all look for, what do y'all look for in a relationship though?
Realness.
Realness.
yeah,
Being real.
honesty, loyalty. You have to be a man. Like some people call themselves a man, but and mentally, like mentally be
Be grown boy.
yes.
How are you not a man mentally?
You
Your
have
age.
how set ways, I guess.
Yeah, like at certain ages, I feel like certain stuff you shouldn't be doing, or
I
you know,
agree.
What are those things?
um,
So, what age should they be like? Have all this shit together, and not like doing stuff like hanging out. Or
So is hanging out a red
Overnight.
flag? Like,
I wouldn't say it's a red flag, but if y'all live together, I think you should come in at a respectable time.
oh,
you
that's
shouldn't,
a must.
you shouldn't be coming home at 4 or 5 in the morning.
Definitely. Well, you ain't coming here,
Unless y'all are coming in together at 4 or 5 in the
Yeah.
morning, that's different.
but
But not by yourself.
No.
'cause At that point, you can stay where you was at.
so hanging
at
out
that
is
point you are.
hanging out is a red flag. Like if you hang out with your friends
You can hang out with
No.
your friends. just-
constantly,
What's constantly because
like every other
either
weekend.
you in a relationship or you're not.
Like
Like,
every-
what are you doing?
Hold on, but didn't you say a red flag is somebody that want all of your time 24/7
Yeah, you can hang out with your friends, but you still have to give me time too.
on the weekends? I mean, you get the weekdays and your friends get the weekends.
Mm-mm.
No,
That's a red flag.
No, ma'am.
that don't go like that.
No.
Especially if we both off on the weekends.
No.
No.
That's why I said every other weekend.
Okay, if your friend's more important, then be with
I-
your friends.
It sounds like you try to put your
Right.
friends first.
No, no,
Right. Before your
I'm
relationship.
just
That don't make
asking in
sense.
general. I'm asking stuff that I
Your
see.
relationship first.
All right, what is
Respect.
is it a red flag if somebody, like you're in a relationship with somebody and they don't post you on social media? Is that a red flag?
Yes.
For real?
I think I heard a story like that on the radio.
Ooh, that's a red flag.
How's that yeah.
It's a red flag if you're dating somebody and
I
they
feel
never
like-
post you on social media.
I have never posted none of my relationships.
So you haven't been proud of none of the people you dated?
It's just
Why you not gonna show them off?
I mean,
What do people
mean-
post on social media? Stuff they proud of, right?
Their relationship.
I feel like
Yeah.
because I just feel like I don't know, like they can see us in in
I
person.
I think there would have to be a conversation of like if you did it in the past or
I have never done it, so you can't say, "Oh, you making."
right.
I
that's
never
what I'm
done
saying.
it.
If
Well, I
it's
never
something that
seen-
you've
I never
never
seen
done,
it.
I
it may
never
be
done
something that may be something I could probably look past. But if it's something that you've done and you're not doing it with
Right.
me, why are you not posting me?
Right.
And I
I've
think
never
it's so
done it,
stupid too.
Well, not on Insta. I did it on Snapchat.
Yeah. That.
I think it's stupid when
Oh,
people
yeah.
post their partners and cover their face.
That's so
Like,
stupid. To me.
Oh, yeah,
Because
like
it's like,
post the
what's the
hand or
point of
some
shit.
posting
Right.
them?
If you can't show them,
Like,
like
if you read about people hitting him up, like, if he's really loyal to you, he not
should never
gonna
rep-
he not gonna cheat.
right, I don't feel like you should date reverse. Like if you dating that person,
Well, you know the girls are scandalous because if they know who he is, they're gonna jump in that DM.
but it's up to him to,
Right.
you know what I'm saying. And if he talk to him,
If you're
then
entertaining it, okay, well,
gotta let you go. But I ain't never posting it. Well, not on
On Instagram
stuff
or
that
Facebook.
stick. I do it on Snapchat.
Right, because it's gonna
Well, that's
expire.
what
Yeah, it's gonna go away.
24 hours.
All right, what about no car? Is that a red flag?
No call. What? You
Honey,
can't
we
even
did
talk
that.
to me. I'm sorry.
I am so
Ew.
tired.
You can't talk
of-
to me. I cannot talk to you because then you're not on my level. We ain't got the
I've
same.
never in my life
No,
talked to a man without a car
that don't make sense.
or a job.
Because no, you got to have a car and a job off the rip and somewhere
It's
to stay.
pretty scoop me up, dude. I can't stand
I
it.
can't.
Scoop me. No. Ain't no
Not
scoop.
even
what-
flings, not even if it's just physical. They've
No.
always had their own cars. Like,
Because what if I have an emergency? I can't even call you to come. You can't. How you gonna get here?
Uber.
Uber?
Yeah,
No, I'm not waiting on no
I'm
Uber.
in
You
the
gotta wait for them to
next-
come to you. No, you gotta put in the address. I'm in the middle of the road. I don't know where I'm at. I ain't got no address.
Okay, I'll call my own Uber. I don't need you to come up here in the Uber.
No, you gotta have a car and a job.
All right, what if they start talking like talking about weddings after the third date or some shit? Is that a red flag?
if it's under like,
If it's like in general, like
yeah,
you
if
want to
it's
get
like,
married,
right,
you know,
one
just
day,
a question.
yeah, about that.
But if you just
talking
start talking about me and you,
yeah.
no, that mean you're gonna be clingy as fuck and
So is clingy a red flag?
I can't do.
Yeah.
yeah, cause like I want you to give me enough time, but don't overdo it. Like don't smother me. Like just
Like, so do you want time or not?
I
Shit.
do, but you still need your own personal space at times too. you
that's
know?
that's where the weekends come in with the friends and stuff.
Girl.
Girl. I don't know who you talking to.
Okay.
All right, what if okay, let's go back to social media. What if they follow a whole bunch of vixens? Is that a red flag? Like Instagram models.
Oh. I wouldn't care.
I don't know. Yeah, I mean,
Is liking other people posting stuff, is that red flags?
What people? What kind of people?
But I feel like if you're following a lot of people who don't necessarily look like me, I'm gonna be like, well then, why are you with me? Because I don't look like none of them.
Yeah.
I don't know. It will make me feel like, am I really your type? Because you following everybody who is the opposite of me. So it's like,
Yeah.
what's given?
yeah, that can be go either way.
Right.
But I don't think it's disrespectful to like other people. I think it can be disrespectful to
Right.
respond to people's pictures as far as like,
With hard eyes and shit.
Yeah,
I
even
feel like
Hard
commenting
eyes and
and
googly
responding. That's
What type of like any comment or just like certain
any comment because
even if like, oh, your girlfriend, that's a red flag. That's a,
girlfriend.
yeah.
who would say that anyways?
I would say some shit like that, girlfriend. That's a red flag.
It depends on the picture too. Like what kind
Right.
of picture?
Y'all about to
is
say
it?
like, okay, what if they posting if they liking a whole bunch of pictures with bikinis and shit, and ass all out, see through bras and shit? Is that a red flag?
Are these people like Instagram models or just?
Yeah, I said vixens.
Oh. I mean,
I don't
I
know.
really don't care.
Yeah, because
because people don't stop becoming fine when you get in a relationship.
My thing is, you'll never meet this person. I don't care. You can like all the.
But what if you?
right.
But still, it would just depend on if you follow and that's all you follow. And it's like,
Yeah.
if I feel like I don't fit that description, I would be like, well,
What you doing here?
right.
Okay. Let me see your phone real quick. With these messages.
Or what if a dude that's constantly on the game, like Xbox, PlayStation, or some shit, Call of Duty, is that a red flag?
I hate that.
I don't think so.
Oh.
I think it just depends on the person. But I don't necessarily.
I have a friend who
No,
is
you cannot.
basically addicted to his game. I mean, that's all he do. That's all he did. That's how he still does. It got a little annoying, but I like playing the game too, but
That's
not
a turn
all
off for
day,
me.
every day.
But gaming is a turn off for you?
You not about to. You
A-
a grown ass man is not about to be on no game for no hours.
I mean, I can see
Hold on,
about
how long-
an hour maybe.
How long is too long?
2 hours max. You
Well,
a
Fred,
grown
I'm talking
person. You got
about-
responsibilities. You got.
What
know
if you
I'm saying?
off and you want to relax though? You want to relax, and that's your way of relaxing.
If you
What's the
off,
difference between somebody playing the game and somebody watching TV or Netflix or some shit? Watching.
One is TV and one is a game.
Because
Right.
But I'm saying, like,
y'all
what's
can watch TV together.
Exactly.
I'm not gonna.
You could sit
just
there
watch
while
you
they
play
do
the
it.
I'm not
game.
sitting
Play the
there
game.
while you playing the game. If no,
I actually wouldn't mind that. But then again, I don't know. I like watching people play games, but
It depends on the game, I guess.
that too.
But
Hey,
I
You
don't
playing
wanna
football
see
and basketball, I
you
want to watch that shit.
running around.
play
You
games
playing a
at
shooting
all,
game, I
so
watch.
I don't play games at all. I'm not into it.
What you watch TV?
Like Resident Evil.
Yes, I watch.
I
TV.
text Kia for some Netflix recommendations. She said the whole fucking.
I such a different.
You watch
outfit
Abbott
every
Elementary? I
time.
seen that. That's my show.
Yes.
I love that show.
It's
What show was
funny.
it?
Abbott Elementary. That's my show.
How many seasons of that is?
It's only one. It's
on
not.
one.
It just came
It's
out.
still fresh.
I have
That's what
another.
Colin was watching when he was cutting my hair last night.
Y'all should check out Somewhere Between with Paula Patton. It's really good. It's on Netflix.
Netflix.
We watched the woman in the window across the street from the woman in the girl
That
and
stuff
shit.
is
Girl,
crazy.
It was
That
good.
show-
I watched
that show's
the
good as
whole
hell.
thing
It's
one day.
crazy.
That show was good as hell.
Is it a red flag if somebody, like, let's say you're talking to somebody and they say, like, you're not the usual type, but they, like, make it seem like you're an exception?
yeah.
Oh, no.
Yes.
That's a red flag like a
Goodbye,
motherfucker.
sir.
Yes.
Go find
Well,
your
you
type.
don't make me no exception. Keep moving.
Right.
Go to what
No,
you
no.
like.
I
I hate
wouldn't-
and I hate people say, "Oh, you is so pretty for a dark skinned girl." I hate that.
I hate that too.
Like,
Yeah.
what does that mean? Like,
And it's
I hate
crazy
that
because
shit.
that always comes from
Black men.
dark ones at that.
right,
So it's interesting.
right.
How
Self-
can a
the
dark-skinned girl
self-hated
really
like
group.
I
dark-skinned girl
usually
that,
date
though?
light skins. Well, bye.
Right. What you doing over here?
Right, but you pretty for a dark. No, keep it moving.
I'm pretty for me.
right.
I'm just
I feel like, well, at least in the gay community, it's a red flag if a guy, like, asks. Like, I've had guys ask me, like, do you twerk? Because they, like, I don't talk to guys that twerk. Basically, they don't, what they saying is they don't like feminine guys. Is what
But you
they
like
saying.
guys, period. So
Right. But that just gives me internalized homophobia
Yeah.
when they do that.
Do you twerk? Because if you twerk, that's a no go. That's some shit. I ain't
I
never
would
heard
like
that
literally
before.
laugh and walk off.
I feel like it doesn't matter if they twerk or not. You still laying down
Right.
with the man. You're still gay. I don't care
Right.
how
What does it
masculine
matter? It's like
think
you
you
want
are,
to be. You're still.
you are still gay because
so I
you're
think
doing
that's
gay
right.
activity.
All right, so since we on the gay shit, is a down low man, is that a red flag?
What?
Yes, that's the ref.
Well, I mean for them,
I think if
you ain't gonna know if he down low. 'Cause you ain't gonna. That's
I run everybody by Joe. You know him. You see, is he on one of your apps? Let me know now.
I was the detective. in
yes,
that
every
area.
time. You
if a man be like, look, I like you. I want to see what that ass do, but don't tell nobody because I ain't out the
He's-
closet. Is that a red
they
flag?
say it like that, yeah.
yeah.
Well, they don't gotta say it like that. I'm just saying
But
like,
them be mostly ones that got families and stuff. And I'm like, if you're gonna be that, let that person go. You know, don't
Right.
be having nobody into something and
I've run across so many DL man. It's crazy.
crazy.
so y'all wouldn't hop in a relationship with a down low man, like if he's single.
Negative. I'm not gonna be
If
because I'm gonna be your
Because
secret.
then, yeah.
so, I think it depends on, like, if they plan to be in DL forever, if they plan on coming out. If you never plan on coming out one day, no. What's
You
the
can't
point?
No,
can't-
because
you
the
can't
way
force
you
nobody to
start,
come out though. You
they
can't force.
they
That's what I'm
checking
saying,
you.
and that's what I was about to say. Like, but it's not fair for me to expect them, like, to rush them in their journey. But then they gotta respect that. Like, I've done it already. I've came out.
Right.
I'm not finna.
If you
especially if
25
I'm grown,
plus-
what I look like hiding who I'm talking to.
If you 25 plus and you still in the closet and you want to be
No, you
in a
can't.
relationship,
You can't put no age on when to come out.
But I've never dealt with a man that was
You
deep.
cannot put no age on when to come out.
I guess.
I mean, but
because
what
I
are you
came out at
living for if
18,
you're not
so
living
I
your
guess
truth? Like,
I was really young when I came out. 18.
Yeah, just because you started young. You know what I'm saying.
But I feel like I
You
don't
got
want to
niggas
wait
that's-
on somebody to go
Exactly.
through that long journey because it took me a long time. To
Then don't hop in a relationship with somebody that's.
I won't. I definitely won't.
I know that's what I'm saying though. Like so, you
that's a
can't.
red flag.
But it was some DL guys that wanted to be with me that way, and I told them I can't be
No,
your
because
secret.
then that's not fair to you.
That's
It's
good that you said that. That's good that you said that.
Yes, it is.
But you can't rush nobody out.
I didn't rush
coming
them.
out.
I just said I'm not doing it because I know.
No, I'm
But
just
I
saying-
don't think that all DL dudes aren't. I wouldn't say gay. A lot of dudes are just bisexual, and they just
Yeah.
are scared that girls won't be with them.
I know this is double standard like a motherfucker, but I feel like if a dude is bisexual,
You gay.
you gay.
I don't
You
agree.
can't
So if a girl's bisexual,
She's bisexual.
Yeah.
I know I said it's a double standard. It's a double
Because a
standard.
girl can come back from that.
I got
Well, what you
No.
mean come
A
back
girl
like this?
can come back from being gay. They
You
can
don't
go
know
talk
what
to
you
a
say,
dude
come back
after
from
that.
it like
not fair.
so
No,
a
but
guy
come
can
on
go
now.
From
I
dating a guy to dating a girl.
A guy cannot come back from being gay. I'm sorry.
Why?
Because you cannot.
Yes, you can.
No.
I
No,
don't
not
think.
for me. If I'm talking to you and you tell me, oh, I'm bi.
I feel like
I'm be like, I got a friend for you, and I'm hit up Joe because no, like no.
I know it's a
Like,
double standard.
no.
I know.
It is. It's same stuff.
But I feel like if a guy is being honest up front with you, like I'm 100%
want honesty.
bisexual, are you cool with that?
No.
You can't be like no because you're gay, basically. But a girl tells a guy I'm bisexual.
They cool with
Because
that.
guys
cool.
accept that. Guys accept that. That's
And you
not
know what's
They do,
that's
which is stupid.
right.
No, that was just a double
But-
standard.
But I don't think a guy having one gay experience makes him gay. Like if he had a gay experience, or if he experienced something with another man that he didn't like it,
That's
that don't really make him gay.
you
That's just an
because
experience.
why would you want to experience?
That's different.
Because girls girls get to
testing the
experience their
water.
sexuality and
That's
see
what-
what they
that's
like.
what
and
I
Guys
don't
like.
still
like.
accept that though, but a woman is not going to accept no man telling her that he had a.
Some
gay
women
Some
might.
women
But-
do.
Well, I'm not.
So if he said he had one gay experience, but he didn't like it and he wouldn't do it again, you still wouldn't talk to him.
No,
What?
cannot.
Because what if he still had that desire?
But if
But
it come back, like while we in the midst of us, he come around and see
I-
Joe.
But
and then,
it's-
you know,
I mean, but you never know, Ken. You could have messed around with a dude that
I ran everybody.
just because Joe don't know it on me.
Right.
Another,
I mean,
another
the
one though.
apps and stuff, you know.
Every girl has dated at least one bisexual guy
Yeah.
without knowing.
That's
There's
crazy.
plenty of females out there who's dated DL dudes and bisexual guys and didn't know it.
It's another double standard to me. Okay, like girls, like they can go sit on their homegirl lap or twerk on them. if a dude throw it back,
That's good.
if a dude throw it back on his homeboy, he gay.
There's actually some
Yes.
girls that like guy on guy action.
That's true.
There's some girls out there.
Yeah.
I've been approached by a couple as a guy and a girl. The girl approached me. She wanted me to join them in sexual activities. And I was just like,
So everybody fucking approach you, nigga. Now, what the
But I
fuck?
feel like, well, this is just me. I do feel like sexuality is a spectrum, and then two, I think men and women should be able to explore sexuality as and what they like and what they don't like.
No, because if you been straight all this time, supposedly, what are you experiencing a guy for?
So if you had an experience with a girl, I'm not saying you have,
Uh-huh.
and a guy had a problem with that, would you be like, how would that make you feel?
there's some guys who don't
You'd be like, ugh, I don't want to
There's
like
plenty
that.
of dudes out there. The
Okay.
hell with them.
Okay. I ain't about to make you talk to me. Like, okay.
I think that's the same with the girl. Like, if a girl don't accept the dude being bisexual, there's plenty of women out there that
Right,
might.
they will.
I applaud him for being honest because it's a lot of people
Right,
who,
a lot of
who won't be
dudes
that
will.
honest.
So, Ken, you wouldn't date a bisexual dude?
No. No, no,
I
and
think
no.
a bisexual girl and a bisexual dude
It's
in a relationship
different.
is cute. I like.
That's different. Yeah, that's different.
Oh, well, I can't because I'm just thinking like, I can't.
Like, you got to compete with men and women.
I can't compete with nobody, but I just can't. Like, you gay
I
to
used to
me.
say I would never date a bisexual man because of that reason. I don't have to compete with men and women.
I would.
I used to say that too, but honestly, it's been a lot of more straight women that approach me than women that are like openly gay.
Gay.
It's
Because the girls don't really be gay. They just want to see what it's like to be with a woman.
they want to experiment. But I had a lot of like,
They can
especially
come
high
back
school.
from that. A dude
No,
cannot.
I don't. That's a
Hold on,
double
you keep
standard.
saying
You are
come back
contradicting
from it,
yourself.
That's the same thing. Like if a dude got a whole bunch of females, he a player. But if a woman talks to a whole bunch,
She a
of
hoe.
she a hoe. So that's a
Well,
double standard.
that's a-
too.
So you agree with that though? So is a woman a hoe to you? She talked to a lot of guys.
No.
I agree. I don't think she hoe either.
No, that's a red flag.
Because you can be talking to, like if you're single, you can do what you want. You ain't got to
Right,
be
I
sleeping
agree.
with all of them. You could just
Even if you were, you grow. As
conversation.
long as you're
Right.
protecting
You
yourself.
protect-
All right, so
it's-
we talked about this previous episode. What do y'all consider a whole phase? Do you got to sleep with the person for it to be the whole phase?
Yes.
I feel like you do.
I said all you got to do is like serial flirting with a whole bunch of different people.
No, that's dumb.
Girl,
that's just a
not- that's
conversation.
just flirting.
A whole
Right.
phase. A
whole
whole
phase,
phase.
you
That
have
was
to
my
be
whole
sleeping.
phase.
You're sleeping with multiple people, whatever.
Yes,
Just
the whole
having
phase.
I will
fun.
never have a whole phase then.
Well,
Congratulations.
kudos to you.
I don't feel like you got to sleep with the person that had a whole phase. I really don't.
That's the point of a whole phase.
No, it's not.
Yes,
Yes,
it
it
is.
is.
So if I Google
mean-
whole phase, it's gonna say sleeping with a whole
I don't
bunch
care
of.
what Google says.
Google is always right.
Urban Dictionary. Or whole face.
I'm finna. All
Whole
right.
phase if you're sleeping with multiple people, having your fun. Like you ain't with nobody. So
If you're just out there being friendly and nice to everybody.
No,
That's
not like
hoe.
friendly and nice, but like not leading people on with like
that's
you know.
exactly
not
what
a
you're
whole phase.
doing.
That's not being a hoe.
If you're talking
That's
to
just being
multiple people
flirtatious.
about sexual things, that's just you just having a conversation. So you ain't doing nothing.
I feel like a whole phase is for you to figure out what you like
Right.
sexually.
Right.
Read it.
Yes.
Read it to the
please.
room.
Let's read this whole face.
It says a phase in your life that occurs frequently when you explore promiscuous activities and connecting with random people.
They mean
Don't say
What you
shit about.
think
girl
sexually?
sex, promiscuous.
Right, sexually.
I don't know. I don't think a whole phase. You don't gotta sleep with the person.
Well,
that
you're
whole
wrong.
phase.
That's not a whole phase then.
No, this just conversation.
That's not just
It's
conversation.
just conversating with a whole bunch of people.
It's nothing cute about having a whole face.
No, it's not.
It's not, but
That's good.
the whole phases are necessary.
What you mean it's nothing cute?
It's not cute
not meant
to
to be-
have a whole
it's
face.
just you
but
doing-
people
living
have
your
whole
life.
faces.
Oh, it's not cute to have.
Damn, it say the act of being a
Because it's not
slut.
cute to be a hoe.
Shit.
I mean, but I don't want to say we've all been there, but
I haven't been
I've had my
there.
whole face.
What?
I've had a whole face.
I know you have.
Do y'all feel like y'all relationship material?
Yes.
I'll say now.
It sounded like a no.
Yes.
Okay.
What makes you relationship material?
If I'm in a relationship, I'm a relationship material. I have to want to be in it though.
Have y'all ever have y'all ever cheated in a relationship? And if so, were y'all the first to cheat, or did you cheat because the partner cheated?
I cheated because somebody cheated on
Two wrongs don't make it right. Red
That
flag.
felt good being wrong.
me. Right.
What'd you say?
I said it felt good being
I don't
wrong.
never
Red flag.
in my relationship. I don't never do nothing first. Like
neither.
you have to do me wrong first.
Did y'all stay together after that?
After you do, something to me, then my feelings drop. Like it goes away. So,
But
like,
you got to get even.
Would you ever consider
Red flag.
polygamy or being in like an open relationship?
no,
Never?
No.
Joe?
because I could just do a whole
can't
phase.
do open
Don't belong to
relationship.
nobody.
Nah,
No, when I say open relationship, like y'all just have the
Yeah.
okay to sleep with other people, but not form like an emotional connection with them.
No.
No?
No,
I feel like you sleep with somebody that's forming that emotional connection.
I don't
Yeah.
believe in
You don't have to be
shit.
emotionally connected to somebody to sleep with them.
I do.
No, you don't. But then eventually you'll get that emotional connection from sleeping with them.
Yeah,
I feel.
if you keep it going, you're going to.
That's the soul tie. We
Girl.
talk about this.
I don't believe in
Mean-
I
I don't-
mean,
No, because if we exclusive, we might as well just.
Well, you're not exclusive if it's an open relationship.
I don't agree to no open relationship. If it's open, we
Red
ain't no
flag.
relationship.
or what if y'all have been together?
But do you feel like that's
like-
something that should be considered just because of how, or maybe for men at least, that's something they should really consider since they have problems with being loyal to one woman?
That's
They
very
just find a
sexist.
woman that they can, well, I mean, for women too. But do you feel like people who have a hard time committing in relationships should consider being in open relationships with people or being honest with people? Because what if they do love somebody, but they still want to, sleep with other
And,
people?
yeah, be honest. Tell that
Yeah.
person that. Don't just have
Mhm.
nobody. Don't just be with nobody and then you're doing all this behind their back. Because eventually it's gonna come out, and
Right.
then you're gonna lose them altogether.
So would y'all be in an open relationship though? Like,
No.
Joe,
No, I would not.
Greg,
I don't think so.
But I was gonna say if you're dating somebody or like a long time, 10+ years, and your spouse asks you for a threesome, how would you feel about that?
No.
you wouldn't do a threesome?
No.
Red flag.
That's not bad that she won't do it.
Why you
No.
won't? Why you don't want to do it? Why wouldn't you do a threesome?
Because I'm just not into that.
Some people.
And then, so who would the threesome be with? Because I'm not into women, so ain't no another woman coming.
So if he said
And
another
then-
dude, if he said
No,
another-
I can't. No, I can't do it.
If, it's
I ain't
another-
built like
if,
that.
if a man asks,
Right. Then you gay.
No, because they don't have to interact.
But
What if he just want to watch you and him get down?
No, because if you can let me do that, then you don't love me. And you don't need to be with me.
Red
No.
flag.
If you can sit here and let your partner sleep with somebody else in your face and enjoy watching it, no.
some people.
I think
get
some
off
people-
on
Couples
that.
enjoy that.
Yeah, some people are
couples enjoy that.
secure enough in their relationship where they can
Like
do
it
that.
ain't
girl
about-
who approached me, she wanted to watch me and her man.
No.
I wouldn't mind. I wouldn't mind.
You remind what?
I'm saying like if I was
Okay, so say if you was with a girl that's bisexual
Right.
and she asked you for a threesome, but she bringing a dude.
Nope.
See,
Nope.
Why was
but
wrong?
she's bisexual,
Nope.
so she can choose either one.
No, you can't.
Yes, she
If
can.
we're not bringing another girl, then that conversation's over with.
Well, that's not
We
fair.
about to break
Right.
up.
See,
It's
look,
to benefit you, pretty much.
No, it benefit both of us if she's with me.
Okay, so would you do an open relationship?
It depends
On what?
who the person is. Like if it's somebody that I like, I don't know. It depends.
Because you should like anybody.
That you're in a relationship with.
That's true,
Right.
but I'm talking about like
It depends on
I
how
had, I,
deep-
had, I had a certain person in mind, Joe.
Oh.
So it depends. Certain people like hell no, 'cause, like I don't want nobody. I don't want to see nobody. I don't want to hear you with somebody else if it ain't
That's
me.
why I cannot do no.
You gonna be there.
Right? Because I'd be like, wait.
No, she's talking about
going
open
a little
relationship.
different now.
No, she
That's
talking
a
about. She
different
said
moment.
open relationship. I don't
Right,
think-
you're doing a little too much
Okay,
down now.
what's going on?
Like what are you doing? Breathe.
This is over. I can't do it.
Greg, was you being? You said you being open relationship.
No, I said I never really thought about it, to be honest. I don't know. I never thought about it.
Would you talk to a dude that's bisexual?
I wouldn't.
I mean, I've had.
People can if somebody gonna cheat, they're gonna cheat regardless of who they're attracted to. Whether you're attracted to both sexes, you gonna cheat regardless. So I think that just depends on the person that you're talking to have like confidence in you or to love you enough to think you're not gonna cheat on them or to have trust in you that you're not gonna cheat. So I would. It wouldn't faze me. I'm secure enough, so I feel like.
Yeah, I'm secure enough too. I feel like people that say no is not secure, and that's a red flag.
Girl, shut up.
Girl, bye.
But we can wrap it up though. Thank y'all for tuning in.
Yes, thank y'all.
Y'all can follow me on social media at Natasha GT Johnson on Instagram and on Twitter at Tasha GT Johnson.
You can follow me on all my social media at Good Life Greg.
You can follow me on all my social media at Kenya_doll.
You can follow me on Instagram at Joe_Minaj.
And you can add me on Snapchat at GT_BLG. And you can go to Google and Google New Money GT. That's New Money with an NU GT. And Google me. And also, if you haven't already, be sure to go to Amazon Prime and check out Harlem. Start making good.
Subscribe
Girl, I
and
thought
like
you was
this
finna
video.
shout out to Archie.
I thought you were about to say subscribe. Okay, you know
Subscribe to our
Like
YouTube
his
channel.
video.
You can do that too. Subscribe to YouTube. But be sure to go to Amazon and check out Making Good in Harlem. Thank y'all.
Yeah, talk that talk, but I know you don't want it, nigga. Talk that talk. Who you kidding? You don't want it, nigga. Talk that talk. Too bad we know you're frontin'. Yeah, you talk that talk, but you don't walk that. Nah, talk that talk. 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 Talk that talk, but you don't walk that. Nah, I bring them haters out. I bring them haters out. My boss set the fire.